from Fountain Valley Recreation Center, field number 3 in Fountain Valley, California. It's the NHB tournament. Hello again, everybody. I'm Greg G.K. Porter, along with Tom as the camera for George Landman Video Sports Productions. Today's game will feature in the boys under 9 category. It'll be NHB Black against the Mustang Arsenal. Let's get the lineups for both clubs. First for NHB Black. At keeper will be Slater Kacheria. Number 2, midfielder Hayden Street. Number 3, midfielder Jacob Rosenberg. Number 5, midfielder Remy Martin. Number 6, defender Adam Hepburn. Number 7, at midfield or forward is Jared Kurth. Number 8, at forward is Garrett Zolg. Number 9, at midfielder is Israel Solis. Number 10, midfield, Eric Armas. Number 13, defender, Calvin Cruz. Number 14, defender, Alec Celestin. And number 15, defender, Daniel Banta. The NHB Black team is head coached by Edward Montoya. Now let's get the lineup for the Mustang Arsenal. They're head coached by Marquise White, former Colorado Rapids player in the MSL. And their team manager is Susie Alarab. Playing the keeper will be Noah Soul. 00 is Dominic Piambo, and he played defense. At forward, or sometimes goalkeeper, is Joseph Spears, number 1. Number 2 at midfielder is Ryan Davis. Number 6 at midfield is Joshua Hertz. Number 9 at center fullback is Joseph Alarab. Number 10 at forward or midfield is Dallas McGrew. Number 11 at midfield or left fullback is Christian Toru. Number 14 at midfield or forward is Johnny Cox. Number 15 at forward or sometimes goalkeeper is Kevin Davidson. Number 16 at left fullback is Michael Anderson. Number 25 at forward is Jack Morgan. And number 88 at forward is Jake Hughes. And we're about ready to get underway here. NHB Black coming out of the field there. And they are going to be going from left to right on your picture screen, and from right to left is the Mustang Arsenal. And we are underway here in this boys under 9 match. Both teams have played a couple of games. This is their 3rd game of the tournament. At the central now, Jack Morgan, and then to the wide, and it goes out of play last, knocked down by NHB Black. So the Arsenal will throw it in. Off the header in the central. On the near side, Remy Martin hustling. Also, Joshua Hertz was trying to get it on the near side. After the throw in. Going to be a throw in for the Mustang Arsenal. Michael Anderson doing that throw in. Running onto it now is Ryan Davis. Davis collecting it, changing his direction, still on a soccer ball. Down the middle, has a player all alone, and he's not going to be able to take a shot. As getting back there was Daniel Banta. Banta making a big play, and that kept the opportunity for young Joshua Hertz from being a potential goal. Retreating back, Joshua Alarab. Alarab pushing it up to Jack Morgan. Hertz back to Jack Morgan and into Hertz. And running onto it is Michael Anderson. And there's Ryan Davis collecting it and sending it forward. Davis now chasing it down to the far side. Ryan Davis for the Mustang Arsenal changes direction beautifully and then trying to thread a pass to Jack Morgan a little bit too far. And NHB Black collects it and moves up the field. Trying to get a counterattack, but it's intercepted into central there. Nicely done by Michael Anderson. And now coming after it on the near side, Remy Martin has it for NHB. He goes down, and that ball goes out of play. Lastly touched by the Mustang Arsenal. You're watching Boys Under 9 here at the NHB Tournament. Labor Day 2006. Greg G.K. Porter with you, with Tom on the camera. Into central now, Mustang Arsenal now. With it is Ryan Davis. Davis under a lot of pressure. He still gets it over to Jack Morgan. Morgan trying to go down the middle, and he was thwarted that time by the defenders of NHB Black. As they try to go up the other way to the near side, coming after it is young Joshua Hertz. Hertz now trying to make a move, but standing tall into space there was Daniel Banta. And Banta coming over into space, making a nice play, not allowing the runner on the near side to continue. So NHB Black will throw it in. No score here in the first half, maybe about 10 minutes or so gone. They only played 20 minutes in this age category in this tournament. Going to be a throw-in. Throw-in for NHB in their own half of the field. Off the header by Martin. Taken away. On a dribble, Jack Morgan trying to find a player in the center of the field, and now he has one there as McGrew, and that was inside the 18-yard box, and it turns out to be where they're playing on. And on the far side, Piombo, and now there's a couple of the white and red taken away by Martin at the last moment in an 18-yard box. Martin showing his dribbling ability. Ball almost as big as him, but he's able to control it quite well. Going to be a throw-in. Down to central now. Staying with it. Garrett Zob, and then retreating back is Dominic Piombo at the last minute to help out his keeper, Noah Soul. Piombo making a big play that time. NHB to throw it in. Far side touchline. Putting pressure. Dallas McGrew. And it's knocked out by NHB Black. McGrew trying to get a return pass, and that was knocked back by Alex Celestin. Throw in by the Mustang Arsenal again over in the corner, and that's going to work against NHB Black at a foul in the space, and they're going to get a free kick. So the Arsenal are going to get a free kick. Just a couple of yards inside the far side touchline you see there. Now on a set piece, a good one off the bounce, and they just missed that opportunity across the goal mouth. The 6-yard box, but they still have the soccer ball. Inside the box now. And taking a shot there was Jack Morgan. It was taken away from him. And it's going to be a foul there, and it just right outside his center circle, and it'll be a free kick for NHB. Still no score here in the first half of action. Definitely past the halfway mark of this first half. Fountain Valley, California, heating up here on Labor Day, the second day of the Labor Day weekend, a Sunday. Throw in now by Michael Anderson. Anderson now Trying to get around Remy Martin, but it caroms over to his teammate now. Dallas McGrew. McGrew coming down in that 18-yard box. And the whistle by the center ref. And he says it is going to be a corner kick. Corner kick. Michael Anderson is going to take it. Across the width of the 18-yard box into the other side. NHB trying to get a counterattack going, but coming up there to make the play is Alarab. Alarab pushes it forward, and he's got his teammate Morgan, who was dribbling, but he got dispossessed that time. But now it is Piombo. Piombo drives it, finds a teammate. They steal it. It comes back to Piombo, and then he kicks it off the foot of Celestin. Alex Celestin, so now it'll be a throw-in on the far side. And again, Mustang Arsenal trying to keep the pressure on. And now NHB will have their opportunity to try to get something going and get some pressure themselves. No score, though, here in the first half. Off the header by the Arsenal. Controlling it with a knee. Nice job there, NHB Black. And now over to Remy Martin. Martin trying to continue on with a soccer ball. A good challenge there in the central. But winning it there is Piombo. Piombo sending it down on that long ball pass. And now NHB in their own defensive third, trying to collect it again. And on the near side, running hard there is Michael Anderson. It goes off of him, and NHB will throw it in. On the near side to throw in, and now on the soccer ball, Ryan Davis. Davis dispossessed from it, but coming in there in the space there was Michael Anderson. However, his pass got intercepted and sent up the field. Now here's Piombo. Piombo with a challenge, and this one is going to go for NHB as it was last off the foot of Piombo. So NHB Black now trying to get this ball in the 18-yard box, trying to get some offense going for them. As they get it over to Eric Armas. Armas again into the air. The keeper will make a save. So they didn't spend a lot of time in the attacking area, but they made the keeper for the Mustang Arsenal make a save. Here's NHB again. Armas too much pace on it, and the keeper, Noah Soul, able to drive it down the field. NHB, Remy Martin, who's been able to show his speed, but it's taken away. Michael Anderson has it on the near side. Anderson still on the run on the near side, being challenged there, and it is lastly knocked out by NHB, and substitutions for the Mustang Arsenal. They're going to get 4 fresh players into the contest. One of the players was Christian Toru coming into the contest. The Mustang Arsenal have numerous different goalkeepers. I was told at the beginning that Noah Soul would be the keeper, but this is not correct. Joseph Spears is the goalkeeper. So he is the one starting the game, but they may change to Noah Soul later in the game. And actually, Noah Soul has just been entered into the game on the field. You see him, number 7. And a set piece, and a save is made. Slater Kacheria making a nice save on that shot. Here is Noah Soul now, and it is knocked out of play on the near side. Here's one driven in the 18-yard box. They try to get a play on the net, but that one goes off the foot of the youngster in that 6-yard box and arrive the net. It's going to be a substitution for NHB as they are going to get Israel Solis into the contest. Still no score here in the first half. Winding out the first half of action here. Coming very close to it, the waning moments. Headed in the box, and it'll go past the goal line. Nice try that time by Michael Anderson. Just missed it. NHB with a goal kick. Here at the Fountain Valley Recreation Center in Fountain Valley, California. On it now, Johnny Cox. And then coming into play there is Toru. Now Anderson a touch. Back to Toru. Toru, his teammate down the middle, Jake Hughes. And then a shot at it off the side of the post. All the way back up to Piombo. Piombo trying to thread it through a few players. And it can't do it as NHB has the numbers over there on the far side. And here they go up the field with Zolg. Zolg now trying to get it around 2 players. They're covering well in the space is the Arsenal. However, it goes over to Martin. Martin shadowed by 2 players. And now getting to it there was Noah Soul. But however, it is kicked up to Armas. Armas now in the box. Armas gives it to Martin. Back to Armas. Armas trying to get another shot at it, but he can't do it that time as they took it off his foot. Good little passing, though, by Armas and his teammate Remy Martin. On the near side, though, it'll be a throw-in. NHB out of their own half of the field, intercepted by Jake Hughes. And a couple of challenges there, and it'll go out of play, and the Mustang Arsenal will throw it in. Arsenal want to try to get another opportunity inside that box. Piombo doesn't challenge, and he wants it go over his head. And now here's a big play and a save made on the play by Joseph Spears. Spears came up, used both hands, and it was a pretty good shot. And he made a good save to keep it a 0-0 game. The Arsenal now trying to roll it down to Central, and they just couldn't get it past that last defender. NHB now collecting it, pushing it out of the box, and they have a player in the Central. Remy Martin, and he's shown his speed and determination, still chasing after the ball with Michael Anderson on his shoulder there. And it's in the corner and to the box and kicked out of the box now. NHB standing tall again and ripped all the way down to midfield. Only 2 in the back for the Mustang Arsenal. One of them is Piombo. He has it now. Wants to work it to the far side of the field. Piombo getting it over to Johnny Cox. Cox gets around a couple players. Cox still on it. Cox with a headband and making a run. And then finally getting back there is Calvin Cruz to stop his progress. And it will go past the goal line. It'll be a goal kick. And Marquise White wants a substitution for his young Mustang Arsenal. And he's going to get Kevin Davidson into the contest. Davidson is another one of those guys that can also play keeper. Davidson, Soul, and Spears can do that, and they can also play at a forward position. Throw in, looking for Jake Hughes. It didn't get there. It's intercepted by NHB. Coming on their counterattack. And they're still on a counterattack. Racing back to get there, though, is Joseph Alarab, and getting it out of danger. Alarab said, I'm here with a pack of guys running towards my net. Let me get there first and rip it out of play, and he did on the far side touchline. NHB Black going to throw it in. Waning moments of the first half. Center ref will be looking at his watch pretty soon, and Spears picks it up. Still no score between the Mustang Arsenal and NHB Black here in the Boys Under 9. The NHB tournament here in Fountain Valley, the Recreational Center, field number 3. NHB in their own half of the field will throw it in. Eric Armas, and then down at Central, take it away, and a shot and a goal! Go, 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 go! Garrett Zolb, and it is 1-0, NHB. Garrett Zolb was right there. He was not being defended at the time, and he was inside the 18-yard box, and he found plenty of room to tuck it in the back of the net. And now NHB gets their first goal, and they really haven't had a lot of time in the defensive half of the Mustang Arsenal. However, they have had these runs that have been pretty good, and they got that one to go for a goal. It's 1-0, and on the outside, running onto it now is Piombo. Piombo's pass is knocked out by NHB, and it'll be a throw-in. Johnny Cox are going to get it in. The Arsenal have been very good at buzzing around the net, but they just haven't been able to put one in here in the first half. And there goes the mystery of the game of soccer at times. Kind of equated to a game of football where you have time of possession, but yet nothing to show for it. NHB in their own half, kicking it down to midfield. It goes out of play. Dominic Piombo will throw it in. That's Kevin Davidson driving it down and not being able to connect with anybody. And there's a double whistle. That is the end of the first half of action. The NHB tournament, Labor Day 2006, with the score. It's NHB 1 and Mustang Arsenal 0. And we'll be back with more action after you see what's going on with the players and the coaches and them preparing for the second half. Stick with us.
We ain't really taking shots. We gotta shoot the ball. We're not shooting quick enough, fellas. Hey, our goals will come. We must go at full force to goal. All right, no more messing around. That was the last game, the first game we did not score goals. Well, no, the ball come to you. All right, sitting there doing this when the ball's coming. There is a problem, fellas. Go to the ball. All right, make quick passes, quick shots. Everything is quick at this point. Hey, Galbo, you got time? Take that thing, put it in the box. Doing a good job. I like that run back there. Took it to the side and played it down. Very nice. Where's my friend? What I want from you? Don't turn to the inside. Hold it behind you, take it outside. Use your left foot. Clear it out. All right? We got to win.
Set to get underway here now at field number 3, the Fountain Valley Recreation Center. NHB Black will be going from right to left now on your video screen, and left to right is the Mustang Arsenal. Change of keeper for the Mustang Arsenal. It is now Kevin Davidson. So this is their third keeper into the contest. They like to do that and give players an opportunity to learn these positions. Later they'll be more adapted whether they're going to play that position or not. Nice challenge there, NHB throwing it in. And their own defensive half, trying to get out of their own defensive half. Bantown with that last touch. And now Solis, and then his teammate in the central. Mustang Arsenal down 1-0. The goal in the first half by Garrett Zolb. So if you're NHB, you don't really have to worry about trying to score another goal. You just want to defend and not allow a goal to be scored against you. And surely they will advance if they can pull out the victory. And here is an offsides call. No linesmen in this game in the boys under 9, so the center ref is making that call. On the near side, and that ball goes out of play. Good challenge, good hard work by Jacob Rosenberg. And Rosenberg all knotted up with Johnny Cox. Cox with a headband there, the red one, on the near side. It's going to be a throw-in for NHB. The black team, leading by 1 here in the second half. The first few minutes, they play 20-minute halves. In the central, trying to get a runner that time, Eric Armas, and he just couldn't quite get it. Here's Hayden Street. Street can't hold on to it long as the Arsenal have it, and they have a runner there. That's Noah Soul. Soul, and he just takes a shot, and it goes off the side of the net. But Noah Soul, a nice run on a far side there. It'll be a goal kick now for NHB. Running onto it, Ryan Davis, but dispossessed, and here's Soul. Noah Soul takes a blast and trying to get it inside that near post, and that was a heck of a shot. If he could have got it more accurate, it would have went in the back of the net. Just too hard of a shot that time. But no doubt, Soul will be trying it again. And if you're NHB, you're going to try to find a way to dispossess Noah's opportunities. And winning it is the Arsenal. And another shot taken. And they're starting to take some shots here from distance, seeing if they can beat the keeper for NHB, Slater Kachera. Off the goal kick. Here's Soul again. And he overstepped it, and then he gets it to his teammate now. Dispossessed. Piambo, bounce up, and still, and then it bounces out. And it's going to be a throw-in. Dominic Piambo will throw it in. Piambo getting it, looking for Johnny Cox, and Johnny allowing the NHB player to knock it out of play. Down the central, they do have players there with Michael Anderson. Anderson making a move around one player. He's going to take a shot, and it goes wide. But he took a shot anyways. And they've gotten a few shots here in the last few minutes. Just a little off with those shots, though. Substitutions for NHB. And they get Remy Martin back into the contest and Garrett Zolb. The goal kick for NHB. Israel Solis looking for Armas down the middle, and it's taken away. Retreating back there nicely was the defender that time, Joseph Alarab. Here's Kevin Davidson driving it up the field, looking for Noah Soul. And it's going to be a free kick, a foul. Foul against the Arsenal, and NHB now will take, in the center circle, an opportunity to get in the attacking area. And that one is driven, and it's going to be a corner kick. Or no, it'll be a goal kick as it went past the goal line. Correction on that. Kevin Davidson will take it. Christian Toru, and Toru getting it out to the wide, and Toru getting his pass back. Toru taking a shot, and it's a goal! Go, 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 go! Christian Toru took the shot. Again, it's been from that side, and this time it was hard enough, like some of the other shots, but it was accurate enough off the hands of the keeper, Kachera, and into the back of the net. So it is now 1-1.
Right now, I got two guys running back post. You're standing out here walking. Watch. You guys run back post.
Noah Soul trying to get to it.
Come on, get your head in this game.
And now on it is Armas. Eric Armas trying to make a move, and a beautiful move. He gets it over to Garrett Zolb. Zolb back to Armas. Oh, and he just missed it, but it goes to Martin. Martin try, and it's taken away. Getting back there, Michael Anderson. The last moment. Heating up by both teams as they are both realizing they can put it in the back of the net. Running after it is Johnny Cox. Cox still trying to stay on it. Taken away. Cox still there. Cox in the corner. Beautiful effort by Johnny Cox. Looking for help, but nobody to help him out, and HB takes it away. It caroms over to Eric Armas. Armas won't get to it, as getting back there is Michael Anderson hustling to retreat back. Armas all alone on a run off the carom, and he would have had a beautiful opportunity to try to get the lead, but getting back there was Anderson in the last moment. And now it will be a corner kick. 1-1 score, as the Arsenal a few minutes ago tied it up. Getting the goal here in the second half, the only one. Off the bounce, Kevin Davidson will make the save and a goal kick. Not much of a shot there by Garrett Zoe. And there's going to be substitutions for the Mustang Arsenal. And we didn't catch the player, but we will mention his name as he touches that soccer ball. And on the near side, NHB going to throw it in. Going after it, Noah Zoll. Noah Soul. Soul takes a shot, and it goes off, and he'll get a corner kick. And by virtue of him taking that shot, and it going off of Calvin Cruz, who's trying to help his defenders, it goes past the goal line, and now they'll get a corner kick. Set piece try for the Mustang Arsenal. Arsenal trying to do something where they can get the lead. And it goes across the width of the goal. But they do have a player to run onto it now. And it goes in off the defender, and it's 2-1. 2-1 Mustang Arsenal. Noah Soul will get the credit for it. As he was there, it went off. The defender was standing there next to the line, and they have a 2-1 lead. They've come back with 2 goals here in the second half to take the lead. And a lot of it has been because they've been taking some shots, and they've been even more accurate as each shot goes along, taking advantage of their opportunities a little bit more than they did in the first half. They had those, they just couldn't collect on them. But they are collecting on them now. Calvin Cruz trying to get his ball club to a tie as they are down 2-1 now. Coming into the space beautifully is Johnny Cox. Cox winning the soccer ball. However, retreating back, NHB, and numbers again, Soul, and he tries to keep it in. He goes past the goal line. They have found an area of the field where they're getting a bunch of numbers, and they are out racing NHB to the soccer ball, and they are taking shots, creating a lot of problems for the keeper. Soul now, and he's been part of that. Soul did not play a whole bunch of the first half, but he's playing a lot more in the second half. A shot, and a save is made. Nice save by Slater Kachera. And Slater drives it down to midfield. Eric Armas, he tried to get it over to his teammate, but taken away. Johnny Cox goes down. And Cox, nice slide tackle to get back to it. He sends it into the box, but nobody's going to be able to get to it as NHB has it now. NHB out of their own box. Trying to get into Armas. But it won't get to him as it comes over to Johnny Cox. And now he has a teammate in the box, and it will be a corner kick. Joseph Spears, who played keeper in the first half, now in his second half sets his team up for a corner kick. Off the bending ball, and it's broken down by Israel Solis. He got his cleat up there and knocked it away at the last moment. That would have been a goal. Beautiful play by Solis. Another corner kick, and they're able to knock it out again. And that wall protecting Slater Kachera is a good one. They're not allowing it to get into the net. And they'll try it again for the third time. Let's see what they do. Rested Toru off the bounce. To the other side now. Trying after it, Joseph Spears, and it goes out of play. Knocked out by, and they say it was lastly touched out by the Mustang Arsenal. And it'll be a throw-in for NHB. And now he changed it again. So it'll be Mustang Arsenal throwing it in. Off of Johnny Cox. We are about midway through the second half, if not more. Down to Central for the Arsenal again. They got numbers there, but it goes into the 18-yard box. Chasing after it again is Spears. And a whistle. And it's going to be a goal kick. Substitutions for the NHB Black. As head coach Edward Montoya wants to get some fresh players in again. And he has Jacob Rosenberg into the contest. And he also has Hayden Street, number 2. And Hayden is trying to get it right there. But Toru wins it. Sends it down the middle. Kachera makes the save, though. Nice job by Slater to stay with a soccer ball. And he'll drive it out of his own 18-yard box. But it's right to Johnny Cox. Cox still on a soccer ball. Cox still dribbling. Cox in the 18-yard box takes a shot, and it's blocked in the last moment there by Hayden Street. Hayden Street got in the way of that one. Otherwise, they might have had a goal. Still leading 2-1, and they have some fresh players come in. And we'll mention them as they touch that soccer ball, the Mustang Arsenal. Off the Karam on the near side, Joseph Spears. It'll be a throw-in now. The youngster throwing that one in was Jake Hughes. In the box. Chasing it down is Calvin Cruz. Cruz stops it, and then it is off of NHB. And it's going to be a throw-in. Throw-in from Mustang Arsenal and Joseph Spears. The other youngster with the headband. His is all white. Into the 18-yard box. Running up field now, NHB. Hayden Street. Street over to Eric Armas. Armas overran at that time. And retreating back is Daniel Banta. And Banta drives it to the far side. He says, hey, I want to get it out of danger, man. I don't want it to get behind me. And he just drives it out past the far side touchline. Again, substitutions for the Mustang Arsenal. Ryan Davis is into the contest, number 2. NHB now after the throw-in. Still trying to get it out of their own defensive third. Eric Armas does it and drives it down the field. Trying to get his teammate Jared Kurt to get to it. And that ball will go past the goal line. Or actually, it did not. It went past the near side touchline, or it did go past the goal line, so it's going to be a corner kick. So I was right in the first place. Corner kick for NHB. Into the box, intercepted, and they'll try it again. So going to be multiple set pieces here again from the corner kicking side. This time for NHB. Down 2-1, trying to tie it up. They get it to Hayden Street. Street going to give it back to his teammate there, Adam Hepburn, and it goes out of play. And Adam, who took the corner kick, will throw it in now. Get it to Street. Back to Hepburn. Into the box and knocked out, and they'll get another corner kick try. So they'll have 3 like the Arsenal had 3. And let's see what Hepburn does this time. Hepburn wants to go short side pass. Over to Armas, knocked down. Armas again. Trying to get it over there to Rosenberg, and it didn't land in front of him, so it got kicked up the field now. Stopping it is Spears. Spears, one man to beat now, and it is a pass across the width of the 18-yard box. And beautiful defense that time, 1v1. Otherwise, it could have been a 3-1 game. Time running down, and NHB knows it. The player making that great play was Calvin Cruz, and he heads it up, gets it over there to Jacob Rosenberg. Rosenberg, as it is knocked out of play, Rosenberg trying to thread the needle, and it will be a throw-in for NHB, but substitutions are going to be made for NHB. Here in the NHB tournament, Labor Day 2006, Fountain Valley Recreation Center. Hopefully you've been enjoying this action here. With it now, Jack Morgan. And now his teammates trying to get it up. With it is Joshua Hertz getting it upfield. Retreating back now. Joseph Alarab. Alarab found Morgan. Morgan again now, and he's on the run to the far side. Morgan against two defenders, and they take it away from him. However, coming into the space is Jack Hughes, and that'll be won by NHB out of the 18-yard box. And a double whistle, and Arsenal come away with a victory. Scoring 2 goals here in the second half, but it hasn't been because of lack of effort for NHB trying to defend a 1-0 lead. And they did the best they could defensively all over the field and offensively to try to make it happen. Fun game to watch in the boys under 9 category. And we hope you enjoyed all the action. We'll be back with some interviews of those who participated in the game in just a moment. Greg Porter back with the Mustang Arsenal from Danville, California, up in Northern California, who today won the game 2-1 against NHB. And we're going to have a chance to see each one of these guys. They're going to introduce themselves, and they're going to tell us a little bit about themselves and a little bit about this tournament and their trip coming down here. Let's start off with the first one. Tell us who you are.
Hi, my name is Johnny Cox, and I live in Danville, and I go to the school Rancho Romero. Hi, my name is Noah, and I go to Vista Grande, and it was a long trip coming down here. Hi, my name is Christian Taru. I go to Green Valley School, and I had really fun coming down here. Hi, my name is Jack Morgan. I go to Greenbrook Elementary, and today in the game I played forward and mid. Hi, my name is Jake Hughes. I go to Baldwin, and it was a fun trip. Hi, my name is Joseph Alarab. I go to St. Isidore's Elementary, and I mostly played sweeper the whole game. Hi, my name is Dominic Piambo, and I go to St. Isidore's, and I'm having really fun in this. Hi, my name is Kevin Davidson, and I go to the San Ramon Valley Christian Academy, and I played forward and keeper.
Hi, my name's Dash McGrew, and I came from Texas just to play this game, and my school is Beck.
I'm Ryan Davis, and I go to Sycamore, and I think we're really lucky that we got to come down here.
Hi, my name's Joey Spears. My positions are goalie, mid, and forward, and I go to John F. Baldwin. That's it.
Hi, my name is Michael Anderson. I go to Vista Grande School, and I play left back. Hi, my name is Josh Hurst. I go to Doris Eden, and I play mid.
And we're going to go one more time with each one of these young superstars one day. And, we're going to ask them how they felt about their parents bringing them down here and the whole trip, how much fun it has been to be in this tournament.
Hi, my name is Johnny Cox, and I had an awesome time coming down here. I slept most of the way, played my PSP, and I talked with my mom a lot.
All right, good, great.
I was mostly the same, but I had really fun playing all the games here.
All right.
My name's Christian True. I pretty much played one card game, and I talked pretty much the whole entire way. Hi, my name is Jack Morgan, and I drove down here, and I pretty much just sat and relaxed the whole entire way.
All right, great.
Hi, my name's Jake Hughes, and I had an awesome time.
My name's Joseph Alarab, and
I had a fun time.
What's your parents bringing you down here?
My name is Dominique Piombo, and I think it's really cool that we can come down here, and I'm having a great time.
All right.
My name's Kevin Davidson, and I'm thankful that we can come down to Huntington Beach and play soccer.
I'm glad for coming down here because I really never had been. I'm glad I came down here because I've had a lot of fun and we get to play at the beach and play soccer.
I'm glad I came down here because we got to go to UCLA and it's just been really fun playing soccer.
It's been fun to play against a lot of Southern California teams, and I pretty much just sat and did nothing the whole way. Hi, my name is Josh Hertz. I never got to see I never got to sleep in the car.
1, 2, 3. All right. Good job, guys, and good luck in the rest of the tournament. Greg Porter back here with Marquise White, and Marquise is a head coach of this fine Mustang Arsenal ball club, the boys under 9 category. And Marquise, you know, he's got that professional experience because he used to play for whom?
Colorado Rapids and New England Revolution.
Okay. Well, that's a wonderful thing for kids under 9 to have an opportunity to have somebody with great professional experience to lead them. And it showed in the second half, Marquise, because it seemed like these guys just turned the volume up, and especially when they realized that they were close to the box, they just started taking shots. What did you tell them in the second half to change their whole outlook of what they were trying to do?
Well, last game, we had no energy. That was my big theme for today, just come with some energy.
Uh-huh.
And I said, if you guys move on to the next round, you must come with some energy.
Uh-huh.
And these kids, they want to keep moving on. And I said, they didn't want to settle for the consolation. So they want to go into the quarterfinals. They brought their A game second half, and I was happy. Everyone was happy.
I know that. And talk a little bit about the parents, you know, what they have to go through in trying to get these kids geared up to play these types of games, because that's really where it's at.
Yeah, especially these guys at U9, because I'm used to coaching older kids. It's like my first year coaching these little guys.
Uh-huh.
It's all about keeping the energy together, you know, because sometimes they get scattered. Because I won't say anything what happened yesterday, because a ball went in, our goalie wasn't really looking, and it cost us a game. But these kids, they're little guys. It's just hard to keep that energy level constantly. And these parents did a great job just getting these kids down here. And for me, it's all about having fun. You know, these kids come down here, U9, their first tournament experience, and they come to SoCal and they play some of these nice teams. So it's a great tournament, and the kids are having fun.
It really is, and I'll say one thing for Northern California soccer. I can remember years ago when we used to do a lot of the games and different tournaments with involving Northern California teams. They used to be, you know, at a certain level, but their level has just completely changed over the last 10 years.
Yeah, it's because I grew up in Northern California, obviously, but the soccer down here is definitely a step up from Northern California, but they're trying up there, and it starts with the coaching.
Right.
Because I know when I grew up, I never had a professional coach like myself.
Wow.
And I just had a dad. Nothing wrong with a dad, but when you want to go to the next level, you got to have someone who's played the game. And they're coming along, you know, and they're coming along very well. So I'm just happy to coach these kids and then just having fun.
All right. Well, Marquise, it's great to meet you. A pleasure to meet you. And again, your team played fantastic today. And good luck in the rest of the tournament. And either trying to win it or at least be one of the finalists, semifinalists, or finalists.
Arsenal love, baby.
That'll do it here from Fountain Valley Recreation Center in Fountain Valley, California. NHB Cup 2006 here in Labor Day weekend. I'm Greg Porter for George Langevin Video Sports Productions, and as of course George likes it, the Greg GK Porter part, and that's all a part. GK meaning good kid. All you kids watching this, hopefully you enjoy it, and take care. God bless, and save this on the hard drive.